Welcome to 7-minute yoga in the woods at the waterfall. We will begin in a standing position, hands at heart center, allowing the breath to come in and out of your body, feeling breath pass through your nose, down through your throat, and into your chest and down into your belly. Take a few moments for grounding. From here, take a small step outward so that your feet are directly underneath your hips or maybe a little wider, opening your palms. And from here, we will flow, bringing our arms up to the sky and then swinging them down. One more time, breathe in, arms to the sky. Breathe out, arms back, down. Time, arms up, touching your palms together. Swan dive down to your toes. Allowing your neck to hang loose this time. Bending from the hips. And then slowly make your way up to standing, stacking one vertebrae at a time until your head comes back up. One more time, raising the arms up towards the sky, hands to heart center. Allowing yourself to flow through one more time, fingers to the toes. And maybe this time walking out your legs, just allowing yourself to hang. Maybe a deep bend in the knees. And then slowly rising up again, just warming up, loosening the spine. Hands up towards the sky again. And then we'll step the left leg back in a wide stance so your feet are on railroad tracks, sinking the hips down. Front leg is deeply bent. We'll just warm up that knee a little bit, maybe small pulses to ease the knee into this pose. Back leg is straight or nearly straight. Keeping the hips square towards the front leg and then stepping the feet back together again. Shaking out the legs. And then stepping the right foot back in a wide stance again, keeping that railroad track mentality. Heel is up in the back, straight, strong leg in the back, deeply bent front knee. And again, just small pulses, warming up the left knee, hands at your hips. And then stepping back together, feet back together at the front. And shaking that out a little bit. We'll step that left leg back again, this time swiveling the back foot down flat on the ground or on the mat, raising those arms up parallel to the floor, to the ground, into warrior two. Again, the front knee is deeply bent, paying attention to your form here. Stepping back up to the other foot. And then stepping that right foot back in a wide stance, swiveling that back foot down, straight leg. Front leg is deeply bent, hands at your hips. And then slowly raise your arms up in parallel to the ground, gazing at the front hand. Pulling in your belly button, hands at your hips, and then stepping back to the other foot. And then from here, stepping your feet out a little wider than hips width. We'll move into willow tree, just gently tapping the arms on the body as you twist your torso from side to side, waking up that spine even further. Have fun with this. lifting your heel up off the ground if that's what's calling to you today. Breathing easy, no forcing. And then slowly come to stillness. Bring your feet a little bit closer together as you raise your arms up towards the sky. Grasp one hand around the wrist of the other arm. Pull that arm over and get a nice side stretch. And then the other arm, side stretch. Okay. Letting it feel good. Bring your arms back down to heart center. And then stepping the feet out a little bit, raising the right foot up, crossing that right foot over the left knee. Keeping that right foot engaged. Sinking your hips down into chair pose. Allowing yourself to get a nice figure four. Just a nice stretch in the hip. We'll move to the other side, finding grounding, right leg, the standing leg. As you bring the left foot, the left ankle over the right knee, sinking the hips down. Hands to heart center. This is a balancing pose and a stretch. Keeping that foot engaged throughout the pose. And then feet back down. Bringing the palms back to your sides, heart is open, breathing, coming back to center. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this very short practice. I hope this inspires you to get out into nature and to practice yoga on your own. Namaste.